Hello, and welcome back to the end of season review for part 3 here of Local to Legend, if the Lynn Football Manager 2026 story. So last time we were here, we just won promotion to from the National League to our first ever league season in the English Football League. So I'm going to start off with transfers from this season. We have about 27,000 to play with on the bill. Play with. And we signed some good players. So our first player we signed was Carl Fitzpatrick, an attacking midfielder. And all these transfers will be on a free transfer. Don't you worry. No, I tell a lie. It was Fran Trolley, goalkeeper. I like having three goalkeepers. Three goalkeepers, spot on. Even Mitchell just waited from filed. Just waited someone solid. In the midfield, complete also defensive midfield, centre back, gave us options because I knew I was going to have a small squad this year. Didn't have a small squad in the end, but we'll get to January and all the bits and bobs on the transfers out in a minute. Then we have someone called Fitzgerald, just a really good attacking midfielder on a free transfer. He's not the best, but he's quality. Like, I don't look at attributes. I look at the scout reports, and if you're good enough, my scouts will give you a go. Ollie Lynch got released by Luton. Now this transfer, £12,000 compensation from Radcliffe, former Liverpool defender, youth player Lucas Pitt. I think I know I signed to a new contract halfway through. He was meant to sign until 2029. 300k release fee. If I can get 300k going into next season, that'd be amazing. And we will tell you why in a minute. Cole Lennon, I mean, not Cole Lennon, Charlie Lennon, the most disappointed one. He's going. You won't see him next season, hopefully. Josh Walters from Mansfield on loan. Brian Pennington, win back on loan. Joe Anderson was on a free transfer. Joe Anderson, I wanted a bit of class. Free transfer. And he's just a good experienced centre back, what I needed. Just Katide, a weird experienced forward to go with what I had. Josh Mullins come in again. And then for players I let go in the summer was no one notable. Some of the youth players. Marshall Francis is gone, you won't see him again. Alfie Bates never again. And then we got January, and the ball cut our wages from 27,000 to 21,000. So the likes of Roy Harris, who I'm going to have a new contract to, Daniel Barden, I've got good money for 23,000, and you go 23,000. He weren't going to sign a new deal. He wanted to be first choice. See you later. Thomas Strain, sold him for 2.3, and Darrell Fleming. Lambert went out on loan. Some players went on free transfer. Just players who are not going to play for the club anymore, or I don't think are good enough to step. Lambert, fantastic player, just non-go. Also, we got a new senior affiliate halfway through the season in Luton. So we saw that's how we signed Charlie Gray. And all of that together puts us in this league bang mid-table. 17 games won out of 46, 64 points, 12th place. We remain to finish bottom. Fantastic. Really overachieved. We had real good points. and real bad points, as I will show you. Bad start here. Went back to 3. We tried for 4-2-4 here in this division. Didn't work. 3-4-3. Got some draws. And it all kicked off with virtual trophy or for Pizza Hut, Papa John's the Pizza Trophy or the Carabao Cup, Worthington Cup for the OGs out there. You know your football. Went to the Diamond for a few games. Went back to 3-4-3. This little run here kept us in the league basically, and then just ban average. We would lose 3, win 3, draw 3. All in that order. Top goal scorer, Oliver Lynch, 11 goals. John Fairs, our young wonder kid youth striker from Australia. Done okay, 7 goals. All in the second half. Like, we've got to build next year. All the squad will probably stay. I'm going to try and get 1 or 2 to go just to fund transfers. Our finances are in a complete, well, state really. Absolute state. 2 million left, 2 million in debt, losing money. We managed to get our loan. We got like, so altogether about 2.5 million. We just lose money every month. We've got 21,000 to spend. We don't have that. That'll be cut in January to about 16, 15,000. So we need a good start next season. So I'm gonna have to reel and deal. Um, and especially for staff. For staff, are like, we want 1 grand a week to stay, and I'm like, no, I don't have the money. So we're gonna have a whole new backroom staff, whole new everything. This is gonna be national. We're going from a mid-table National League budget to a top half National League North/South budget to compete in League Two. So no, that's it for this season. FA Cup, we failed. Virtue Trophy, we failed. Carabao Cup, I couldn't care. We lost in prelims to Forest Green. But no, we will show you quickly before we go the contrast of financial power in this league. So Bradford won the league; they're really good. See, Notts County almost 5 mil, say, and we're down here, almost less than double of Newport, Romley, and that is just going to get smaller. I want that to be about 800, so we got to lose 38,000. The transfer policy this year is going to be, and I've tried this, and I'm going to keep trying this. Sell to buy, or buy, not sell to buy because obviously we ain't going to sell anyone, and if we do, it's like Pitts, Doherty, they're the 2, Bird, and Fairs. All got good release clause. Bailey's got a new contract, but if it's one of them, the players who I for really high potential players, in this squad, most of them two do have contracts. So Pitt's got like 350k, Bird 300, Bailey's got a new contract. I think he's got 250. And Mustority has got also one, I think, for about 200k. I don't want to sell any of them, but finances are a joke. Get them off. Use the money to use for wages, get loads of free transfers. And I'm gonna have to, um, as Renab said, we didn't deal, even though he didn't like it. It'd be free transfers and loans, and see what happens. Um, if you're going to ask me what I really want, experienced striker, another new white. I want two winners, two win backs really. Got Alex Patterson coming through. He's been on loan all season. He looks half good. Don't really want to rely on him, but means must here. And also, Simon Dyer. I want to give this guy as much game time as possible next year. That's why I want to sell Lennon, because Lennon was hopeless. And I think Dyer's just better than him already. Um, but no, that's it. I'll be back for the end of season 4. If we're not sacked. If we're sacked, we'll be back before. Uh, like I said, this save is will stay on until I either get sacked or we're in for Champions League or basically become a legend. Just notice I am wanted. Luton. No, this won't done the save. If I was doing just normal save going through divisions, I might. But if Luton do approach me, I will go for the interview and just see what I want. Um, do feel like this Kingston save, if I don't get bored, take over very soon. Someone to drop money into the club or just help us balance the books. Think we're going to get relegated, and I am going to get sacked. Um, but we keep blacking away here. We're probably aimed for. It's another relegation battle next year. Oh yeah, here you go, relegation battle. We've got the smallest budget, no money to spend on players. If we finish 22nd for another year and get a third round, fourth round tie against Manchester United, Arsenal, that clears for books almost. That's the main goals for next season. And thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.